Hi, my name is Chris. I'm with the software development firm Atmosphere Inc. Today I'm going to talk to you about our exciting new line of retail mobility products, MobileStorm POS. Our suite of applications is designed to revolutionize the way grocers do business. Right now, in this country and around the world, retailers are using incredibly dated technology. Storm intends to truly bring retail and grocery into the 21st century. Not only does this allow grocers to streamline business practices and ease communications, but makes the entire business smarter, smoother, and allows greater time in front of the customer instead of outdated hardware. This webinar is intended to provide grocers with a greater knowledge base about MobileStorm products. For a brief overview and promotional materials, please visit the links below. MobileStorm consists of 4 core applications. These apps are all integrated with one another, constantly connecting and updating with the cloud database for streamlined communication and real-time updates. MobileStorm's first and central application is the point of sale. This not only replaces your old POS monitor with a sleek tablet, but provides a completely new and updated system with state-of-the-art hardware and peripherals. Next is the Stock app, designed with ease of use in mind. This iPod Touch app communicates with a Linea Pro scanner, allowing stock employees to scan product, update inventory manually, and even accept mobile payments. For outreach, Storm includes a customer app. This app allows grocers to connect with their customers by offering them deals, allowing them to make and share lists, and even allowing for the pre-order of products. And finally, there's the Storm's Manager app. This is the brains behind the whole operation, with the ability to connect to all of the other apps and update just about every detail of a grocery store. The Manager app gives grocers a level of control never before seen in the field. So let's take a look in depth at each of these. The level of detail and manageability may astound you. Again, first we have the POS system. The POS, while an amazing application on an attractive device, is so much more. It includes all you need to set up a grocery lane as well. So let's dig a little deeper. When you purchase a POS lane, you'll receive this smart and intuitive application on a new Windows 8 Pro tablet. We chose the 8 Pro because of its great processing power and design. Windows 8 Pro isn't just another tablet. It's a full operating system like any other Windows 8 PC. The app itself features a contemporary design with all of the features a cashier could need. You can quickly search for an item on a number pad like any other system, but for new users, you can also quickly search for products by swiping out the drawer and searching through categories. One of the most forward-thinking aspects of the app is its ability to quickly and silently alert managers to any issues the cashier is having at the till. So, if you need some extra change in the till, or if your business requires managers to acknowledge voided items, they're only a click away. Simply hitting the exclamation point at the top of the screen will send an alert to manager's iPad so they can respond quickly and discreetly. Similarly, cashiers can also summon the stock clerk for a variety of reasons, like grabbing an item a customer forgot or helping someone that needs bags carried out to their car. Of course, there are other great features like a quick view of transaction history, the simple ability to email receipts, and a requirement for a detailed count of money in the till at checkout. The POS knows how much money should be in there, but do your cashiers? The POS even stores and caches data during a network outage. So if there's any reason the POS can't connect to the cloud, you're still covered. We're sure to add more upgrades and features as opportunities present themselves. That covers a lot of the primary features in the POS app. We have been working with grocery chain president that has worked his way up through the ranks. We're able to cover any situation that may arise. The POS can be put into WIC mode when accepting WIC payments and can even function as the point of sale in delis. But again, the point of sale app isn't the only piece of this system. MobileStorm provides a complete lane, packaged and shipped to your door. So in addition to a Windows 8 tablet and a sturdy rotating mount, you'll receive several new state-of-the-art POS hardware peripherals. You'll receive a Honeywell Stratus bioptic scanner scale. This scale increases productivity in demanding high volume and small checkout environments. The Stratus 2430 in-counter scanner offers pre-aligned optical scanning modules and independent scanning planes, which promote easy setup, lower maintenance costs, and ensures continuous operation. The cash drawer we chose is the APG Series 100, designed around a full-size till. The narrow footprint and of the drawer minimizes the amount of counter space required. There is ample storage in a deep under-till compartment to hold coin rolls and packaged currency. An adjustable media slot divider separates and organizes different media types. The APG Series 100 is sturdy and is proven beyond 4 million cycles. Next, we have a Star printer that is designed to assist retail and grocery establishments that want to support check-paying customers at the POS station at a price comparable to a single station printer. This printer will read the checks, MICR reliability, endorse checks without jams, and print a receipt as fast as possible. MobileStorm is optimized for this hardware. However, we do understand that some grocers would like to keep their current setup. So, depending on the system, this may be possible. However, our system makes adding new lanes as simple as a phone call. We also understand the headaches that can surround payment processing. Our processing partners have a wide range of customizable solutions for your business. Again, it may be possible to tie in with your current processor depending on its specs. But even if we don't, we are confident that we can produce a solution that matches or even lowers your processing costs. Depending on your solution, we can also procure customer-facing screens, handheld scanners, and more. MobileStorm is designed to offer a simple, solid line of products, but manages to be flexible enough to customize around your needs. The next app in the MobileStorm line of products is the Stock app. The Stock app is an essential part of the system, allowing stock clerks to easily and instantly update store inventory. The Stock app is designed to run on a lightweight iPod Touch encased in a shell that adds significant capability and features. The app makes it easy to gain a simple overview of inventory, and then when examining specific items, look at that inventory in greater detail. On intake, inventory can be scanned, in which case it is updated automatically. Stock clerks can also manually update the inventory of items on the shelf. While the point of sale app helps keep track of inventory as well, the Stock app is the great equalizer, keeping things as close to the truth as possible. So while this basic necessity is taken care of with the Stock app, it allows you to do so much more. If your store decides to add the pre-order function to the MobileStorm solution, when a customer pre-orders a number of items, that list is sent to the Stock app so the stock clerk can prepare those items for their arrival. Also, with a small upgrade, stock clerks can even accept credit cards using the credit card swiper on the device's shell. And we'll talk about that a bit more in a minute. Because this app exists on an iPod, it opens up many more options. Our first customer was thrilled to replace their walkie-talkies with iPod apps that allow them to do the same thing. The Stock app features don't end there. One of the main goals of MobileStorm was to improve communication between grocery employees without resorting to using an intercom. This is why we've given stock clerks the ability to receive alerts from cashiers and tasks for managers. Cashiers can summon stock clerks for a variety of reasons. For an example, if a customer forgets their favorite yogurt while standing in line, the cashier can send out an alert to the stock employees telling them the specific yogurt they need to grab without ever actually saying a word. Just a few taps on their tablet and the stock clerk gets a detailed message of what's needed. And because the stock clerk knows that managers have the ability to see analytics on such things, we feel that your stock clerks will be scrambling to be the first to hit the accept button on these tasks. Cashiers can also alert stock employees of messes that need addressing or if someone needs their bags carried out. So much more. Stock employees can also receive tasks from managers, which can be specific and customized. These tasks can be assigned to a specific clerk or may be left open for anyone to accept. How is this possible? Cloud technology. Someone pushes an alert or a task to the cloud where it creates a field. And because devices are constantly connecting to the cloud and continually updating, when a change is made, the stock app will see that and employees are able to interact. All right, and finally, all of these functions aren't exactly possible with an iPod alone. In addition to the iPod and the app license, you'll also receive a Linea Pro barcode scanner. This is a shell that fits nicely around your iPod Touch. It provides an efficient and robust scanning tool that allows stock clerks to scan continuously. It not only far exceeds anything possible with the iPod alone, but is the most powerful mobile smart device scanner on the planet. So when a new intake shipment comes in, the stock clerk can easily scan it all in, where it's updated to the database. But the Linea Pro features don't end there. With a small upgrade, the Linea Pro contains a credit card reader that can be integrated into your credit card processing system. So if a customer pre-orders an item, not only will the app be able to see the list and gather the items, but they'll even be able to scan the customer's credit card without them ever needing to stand in line. And with the new geofencing capabilities, the stock app will even be able to be alerted when the customer has entered the parking lot, potentially allowing the customer to never need to even leave their car. At MobileStorm, we felt that not only was internal communication a necessary part of the grocery store of the future, but also greater communication with customers. The MobileStorm customer app is a great way to reach out to those individuals that regularly spend money in your establishment. The customer app is made for iOS and Android devices and can optionally include Windows as well. The colors, textures, and logos on the app will all be reskinned to represent your brand and image. Also, because all of the data is pulled from your new customized cloud database, the data will all be specific to your grocery store. The app will, of course, give general store information like hours, phone numbers, and address with a quick link to the operating system's default map application. The customer app will also display weekly and monthly deals and even offer coupons. When a loyalty program is added to your MobileStorm system, loyalty points and other offers will be able to be viewed through the system. Customers are then able to make grocery lists of specific items in your store, either by searching directly for an item or browsing through categories. For those customers too lazy to search for an item, but have it in their hands, they'll even be able to scan that item and view that detailed information about that item. Lists that customers create will be able to be shared with friends and family, and depending on the system allowances and the level of storm package, they'll even be able to submit those lists for pre-order. Finally, it's common for new customers to not know the location of an item. So by simply tapping the map button on the customer app, they're able to see that item location or locations within your store. The customer app is the ultimate outreach program and will ensure repeat business. The final piece of the MobileStorm suite, and the one that ties them all together, acting as the brains behind the system, is the Manager app. There's so much functionality packed into this, it's really not even fair to call it an app. But let's take a look at some of its features. Let's start with managing an item. Say you want to manage extra crunchy Jiffy peanut butter in a 10-ounce size. Simply search for an item, and you can search by UPC, description, warehouse number, size, and even search by vendor. It is really a very smart search tool. Once you've found the item, you'll be able to add any UPCs associated with this product. You can edit the name of the item, what category, class, or family the item lives in. You can upload an image either by taking a picture with the device or select a photo that already exists in your camera roll. There are several ways to get images associated with products, but those are a couple examples of how you do it within the app. You can then add or edit item descriptions. If you are part of a chain of stores, you can enter that store's location, and then you can set the price for that location. These prices are now automatically updated on the POS and elsewhere. If the product is on an ad or a temporary price reduction, that column will be highlighted, and these can also be edited. You may have several different types of temporary price reductions, and while this is reflected in the database, only the most current or recent TPR price will be displayed on the app. I really can't stress how smart this system actually is. So once that's done, you determine if there's an age restriction on an item and attach any codes to it, like its warehouse number, link codes, mix-match codes, and report codes. If the item is acceptable by WIC, pre-order, is it taxable, or if it can be purchased with food stamps. This is as easy as flipping switches on and off. Once changes to an item is made, it is recorded and logged, and then that then exists in the cloud database. And of course, all the other apps are automatically updated. So that's how you manage a single item. This page represents how you would manage the entire inventory of an item. Again, you can make a smart search, and then once there, you can create inventory cycles for that item by saying the number of cases of an item and how many units are in a case. You get the total number of units. These units are distributed between what's on the floor and what's in the warehouse, and will be primarily updated with the stock app. But as you can see, you can also adjust these numbers in the manager app as well. As items become lost or damaged, you can track this and it can be monitored. This is why it's important to create the inventory cycle so that these don't keep piling up forever. Once the cycle is complete, lost and damaged items counts will be reset to 0, while archiving all of this past information for later viewing. This is also the area where you will be able to set where the item lives on the map for customers to view. A simple tap will take you to a large map of the store, in which case the manager can add pins. This information, again, is automatically uploaded to the database. So as soon as you apply that location, it can be viewed by stock, customer apps, the entire suite. And this really does allow customers using the app to quickly and easily find an item at any time. Then in the receiving log, we can see intake shipments, how much the cost per unit is. Is there a flat freight delivery cost? The manager can add this type of allowance and a few others. After adding these allowances, you will get a total change in cost per unit, and an all-encompassing cost per unit. And this really gives you a clear picture of what you should be pricing and charging for items. Again, saving any changes to this page will automatically update the database and the rest of the Mobile Storm apps. Other than managing items in inventory, managers will be expected to manage their employees. While there are more robust tools for this as optional add-ons, for like an HR application, the manager's tool will give you the simple ability to add and create new employees, assign them usernames and passwords, and set which stores and departments they work in. You'll also decide the types of permissions they have within the Storm system. Should they only be able to log in as a cashier, or should they be able to log in as a stock app, in the stock app as well? Is the cashier becoming a manager? Things like that. They can all be edited and managed in the manager app. Managers can also see who is currently on the clock and view those individual profiles showing their recent work history and any tasks or alerts they may have responded to or completed. Next, Mobile Storm has created a great new way for managers to update their ad prices. Simply give the ad a name, set the applicable dates for it to run, and you can then choose between, is it a standard ad where you'll set the name of the item and the temporary ad price. Then for those dates, the POS will know to use that price. You can create a mix and match ad where you'll choose a list of all the products associated with it. So say the ad allows customers to get 5 Pepsi or Lay's products for $10. You would simply choose the items associated with that deal, and these prices would again be updated in the database and on the POS. Finally, you can choose to create a buy-get ad. Buy 2, get 1 free. Buy 10, get 3 for $7.50. It doesn't matter. You get to decide. It's all set right here in this app. Not only does the point of sale system get updated with this information, but it's also pushed to anyone with the customer app. So all they would have to do in the customer app is view the deals page to see all your currently running ads and specials. You can even export any of this ad data to create, to give to your regular ad printers for those weekly deal books, the physical copies. You can always view and edit any current ads in the system or that you have running. So next, let's talk about managing books. While right now the app simply keeps track of the cashier's record and what goes in and out of the safe, look out for later additions and greater functionality. Finally, managers will be able to assign and manage tasks. Simply name the task, adding any additional comments or details. You can assign specific employees to a task or leave it open for anyone to accept. You will then get a list, or I should say you can see a list of all current tasks, as well as the ability to see those that have been completed and by whom. The last portion of the app, which technically had to be made into its own app, though it does come as packaged with the manager app, is the reporting application. This app allows managers to view all types of reports from data that has been generated from within the Mobile Storm system. At this time, the app allows for the creation of 11 types of actionable reports, and these include department sales and category sales report, an employee performance report, an ad performance report, a special pricing report, an allowance report, sales projection and labor projection reports, an actual labor projection report, cashier reports, and a daily store report. As an optional add-on to the manager's app package, you can also get the employee detail and scheduling, or as we call it, the HR application. This app offers a ton of different functionality and can actually be purchased separately from the Mobile Storm suite as its own system. The app can be locked into different modes depending on the user that it's meant for. If it's meant for employees, it will sit in kiosk mode for employees to clock in and out. And there's no chance of anyone punching in for someone else because it actually takes a photo of you when you clock in. This will help cut down on unkempt employees. Once an employee punches in, they'll be able to see their profile where they can review their schedule either weekly or monthly. They can see their wage, 401k, any W-2 deductions. They'll also be able to see how many vacation and sick days they've used. And they can even use the interface to request time off. On the manager and HR side of things, they'll also be able to see individuals' profiles. They'll be able to see both when the individuals were scheduled and when they actually arrived and checked in. And you can see this side by side. Basically, you can see if they're actually showing up on time and whatnot. Managers will also be able to respond to vacation requests and things like that. The HR app is able to set up individual employees within the system down to minute details such as their current wage or inability to work on Fridays. This makes it easy for managers to schedule employees, and it really makes an HR or a manager's life a lot easier. So not only can managers schedule individuals based on their needs, but they can do so based on the needs of the department. If a department only has a limited number of labor dollars that can be applied to it, and that number is exceeded, a manager may be able to schedule a less expensive employee or rearrange things entirely. The system is meant to be able to schedule employees the smartest way possible for the business. There are several other features this app can perform, and improvements will continue to be made to it. So those are the apps associated with MobileStorm. Pretty cool. Don't be overwhelmed. These tools were really made with ease and intuition in mind, and they really don't take long to learn. They're very simple. Well, hopefully you realize that MobileStorm isn't just a collection of apps. It really is a complete system with tons of hardware solution. But perhaps most importantly, it includes a custom cloud database. While the database is designed specifically for the Storm system, it will, of course, need to be tailored to your business. Remember, this is the piece that allows all that real-time functionality. Any changes made to the app is uploaded here, and all the other apps can see it. And this allows for quick and constant updating of all sorts of app content. Migrating your current data into a new database is just another service included in the MobileStorm package. We know that changing from your current point of sale and back-end systems is a huge step. We know that it doesn't just take a simple snap of the fingers and requires a great deal of work, significant foresight, and even a bit of faith. This is why we have a team of support technicians who will be able to get your system up and running in as little as 30 days. During that time and for the life of your system, we offer 24/7 support on software issues every day of the year. Our hardware partners are also available for any issues concerning mobile devices or point-of-sale hardware. The beauty of this system is that if one tablet goes down, simply changing out the tablet and installing a new app can save grocers significant time, money, and headache over current systems in the market. So, what's all this going to cost you? Well, due to the level of customization necessary, pricing comes on an individual basis. If you are interested in the system, please call one of our account representatives listed here. All right, so that's MobileStorm. Hopefully you found this video informational and inspiring. For more information, you can visit mobilestormpos.com, atmosphereinc.com. That's atmosphere with 2 P's instead of a T, or call 612-259-8422. Thank you.